Hello, Pet Plus Us and RSA team. This is Diego with PetPlace.com. Today I wanted to show you a quick prototype demo of the work that we've been doing around mobile. And we all know how important mobile is. Today on the PetPlusUs.com site, mobile accounts for about a third of the visits, and this is only going to grow. So we are working under a technology approach called responsive design. And that simply means that the website will dynamically adapt to the size of the screen it is being viewed on. So this website would look a certain way if it's being viewed on the desktop, on a browser. It will look different in an iPhone, and then it would look different on an iPad. And the idea is to optimize the user experience. So here is the website that we have. We're launching this at the end of this month. And we look at, this is the brand new version that we have of the home page. Beautiful header area for content. We have our content areas. This looks very nice on a desktop experience. Then the question becomes, what happens when you have a smaller screen? And let me just show you, give you a quick peek into what this would look like. As the screen gets smaller, as you can see here, the site begins to dynamically adjust for the size. So this is one version of the code that dynamically adjusts based on the size. Let's see what this would look like on an iPhone, and we have a program here that simulates an iPhone using this code that's running this site. So we're going to look at the iPhone 5, and this is what the site would look like on an iPhone 5. And again, there's some very subtle changes that we have. For example, along the header, the menu now is on the side and has been dynamically adjusted for the side. This is very common. We see it on the Facebook phone applications, and it is becoming the standard way of looking at things and menus within the phone. So we have that. We have the search integrated here as well. We have a call to action. Something interesting about phones is when you have a phone number, because you are on a phone device that can make calls, by clicking on that, it will automatically make that phone call. So again, get a free quote. This is the content that you saw earlier. It is now smaller, but it's still fully functional. You see me scrolling through all the menus, and then I can go and get that content as well. When I look at for example, here we have the menu that is the welcome, the get a quote, pet insurance, pet parenting. You see how it works. I will click on the welcome, and then it shows me the welcome information. Remember that phones are touch devices, so you can just swipe back or click, and then you'll be back to the home screen within the phone. So as you can see, this is a much smaller screen on an iPhone 5 than on a web, but the overall look and feel and branding and functionality is the same. Finally, let's look at an iPad. So an iPad is pretty good screen size, so there is not as much adjustment, but it is automatically tightened up so that it works within the iPad. Everything fits very nicely. It still works as it does in the web version of it, and it gives you an iPad experience. So we just saw how through responsive web design we can have an iPad experience for a screen size of 768 by 1024. We can have that same code do an iPhone experience of 328 by 568, fully functional here. This is a working prototype, not mock-ups. And then we can have a full desktop experience. So this is a very important consideration as we build the rest of the site, that it be mobile friendly so that people can enjoy the site, interact with the site, get a quote, read an article, and engage on the community using mobile. So we look forward to working on the mobile version of the site as we work on building out on Sprint 2. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. Thank you.